Very concerning. If you're a Colts fan, part of the Colts organization, it couldn't be any worse. And I know some people are like, yes, it could. He could be out for the entire year. No, I think that would actually be better than him missing up to 12 weeks we hear right now in these reports. Let me tell you why. This is worse than being out the entire year. If he was out the entire year, he'd get the red shirt. You out the entire year, your shoulders go from this, man, dang, I was going to show him this year to I'm going to show him again next year. But this one is truly going to be damaging. Why? Because it really is his body and his mind is going to be out of sync. As Simone Biles was talking about, Carson Wentz is going to actually live through that as well. In terms of there's a calendar, there's a schedule, there are reps, they're going to be prescribed, there are going to be opportunities, and you're not going to participate in those. Why does it matter to Carson Wentz? Because Carson Wentz is trying to get some good film out there. Carson Wentz is trying to get his mojo back. Carson Wentz is trying to get the doubt birds to fly away. But the problem is when you now are off schedule, and it's not a new system, but newish because it is Frank Reich on a different team. When you're Carson Wentz, you wanted the snowball to start. You wanted to get the first good taste and then just keep them going and keep them growing. But now you're in a position where you can't even start that momentum. Now, you fast forward, it's November 1st. Where's the team? Is the team in contention and we really don't need you? Is the team out of contention or struggling and they're like, come save the day? Greater expectations for a guy whose last time he was on the football field wasn't looking too good. All of this adds up to a horrible recipe for Carson Wentz to go back out there and now have to deal with another injury. I remind y'all of his injury history in Carson Wentz. Full screen time. Oh, my man. I don't know what you did in your prior life, brother, but it's not pretty because you are living through it right now. I was injury prone, but this is next level. Concussion, back injury, ACL, LCL, rib, wrist, and now you could throw in the necks. Here's the problem with him. How do you get all of that behind you? You know it, Acho. There's only one way, to put something good in front of you. But right now, he has to wait up to 3 months to get that good taste. And that's why this is very concerning.
When I see that injury full screen, I just see toughness.
You see toughness?
That's all I see.
Resilience.
Colts fans, you have no reason to worry. You have no reason to worry that Carson Wentz is hurt. And it's because of this. The Colts needed a quarterback to get them over the hump, not to get them to the hump.
Oh, we going here.
You feel me?
I do.
Without Carson Wentz, the Colts are still going to get to the hump. They just needed a quarterback to get him over the hump. Phillip Rivers got him to the hump, 11-5, playoff. But they needed a quarterback, 2 minutes left against your Buffalo Bills, to get them over the hump. Phillip Rivers got him there, playing about as well as Baker Mayfield. 24 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 68% completion percentage. None of that was world-beating. So you can have a quarterback get you to the hump. Where you need Carson Wentz is when he will arrive to take you over the hump. Colts, 10th best defense in points, 8th best defense in yards, 2nd best defense as far as turnovers per game. So your defense is still stout. Your defense will still keep you at about 5-3, maybe 6-2 through 8 weeks of the season. By the time Carson Wentz comes back, if it is at the high side and he ends up missing 12 weeks, y'all sitting at the hump. That's fine. You didn't need him to get you to the hump. Your defense was going to get you there. Jonathan Taylor, probably the best sophomore running back, was going to get you there. Matt Eberflus was going to get you there. What you needed was someone to get you over that. You need Carson Wentz come December. You need Carson Wentz come January, come playoff time. You don't necessarily need him in September and October. It would be nice. Paying him millions of dollars, it would be nice. Yeah. But ultimately, you need him to get you over the hump. By yourself, you can get to the hump. They will be fine.
So, I mean, good take, but you trying to tell me that Carson Wentz is not the one to get you to the hump, but get you over the hump. Step up, I'm doing the hump. Rest in peace, Shock. That's what you're saying about Carson Wentz. He's the over the hump guy, right?
Yes, sir.
With 1/4 of playoff football under his belt, with not only 1/4, what was he, 3 for 8? Like, Mr. 3 for 8 is going to be the guy that gets us over the hump. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He has no qualifications to even talk about a hump. He can get you to a because when he was, 11-2 and was going to win the MVP, he couldn't even get to the hump. He can't even get to the P. So, over the hump, I have not seen that out of Carson Wentz. I've seen more injuries than completions from Carson Wentz, especially when it comes to playoff football. So that's not necessarily accurate. What's worse, let me really beat up your take. I heard Nick Foles may be the quarterback that they're looking for in in the open market to bring in.
It would make sense.
It makes too much sense. And that's the problem. Here we go again. Carson Wentz, already, I've been injury prone. Trust me, brother. You're like, the next injury is going to be my last. And then it's going to happen again. And then it's going to happen again. Your mind is playing tricks on you. Carson Wentz was eager to go out there and play this year, week 1. All of a sudden, no week 1 for him. No week 10 for him, maybe. And then you're going to bring in the savior again? I just left Philly and saw a statue. That's still up. I'm gone. Now I show up here, forget the statue. He's here in physical body. Oh, this is all bad if you're a Colts fan.